Welcome back to NASCAR Doll. This is episode 5 of the Carson Hocevar Revenge season here on NASCAR 25. Right now we are sitting in 22nd place coming into the race at Las Vegas. Right now we are about 20 points back from the playoffs as we look to make a nice run and get into the playoff position. Here coming towards the end of qualifying, we are going to put a lap down that is 30.000 seconds exactly, and that would be a 22nd qualifying. Kyle Larson gets the pole as we head to the race, and green flag is out as we start on the outside of the 21 of Josh Berry. Have a really slow start here at the beginning of the race. Seems to always be the case here on NASCAR 25, so here we got to get up into gears and hopefully move up a few spots after we drop here down to 25th. And now we might be dropping down to 26th to the outside of Zane Smith. Hit the wall a little bit as teammate Justin Haley passes us for the 26th position. Now we sit down in 27th, trying to make a run on the outside of Justin Haley as we bump Zane Smith up a little bit. And we might push just 3 wide to the middle of teammate Justin Haley and Zane Smith. No, we decided to go right behind Zane Smith, give him a nice little shove, go up the track a little bit as we gain momentum coming out of turn 2. Here still on lap 2 as we've lost a few positions so far, from 22nd down to 26th as we go to the inside of the 43 and Eric Jones. And Zane Smith has gained a few spots, so now we're on the outside of him, going up into 24th position as we have gained a lot of speed now. Once we got momentum going, we are just going straight forward. As now we decide to take it 3 wide on Eric Jones, and it looks like it is the 54 of Ty Gibbs right behind Daniel Suarez as we take him inside as well, as we are really moving down here. In lap 3, now we're back up to 21st position, looking to the inside of Daniel Suarez as we clear him right there, now in the 19th, and alongside Josh Berry. Really go down here on the curbing and pass Josh Berry on the inside. Now set our eyes on Bubba Wallace in the 17 as we're really just rolling in here. This race is the last race of the series that we will be doing 25%. After this, we'll be doing 13. Right now, coming to the end of lap 9, we made it up to 14th position with Blaney right to our outside, and looking for their teammate of Joey Logano up here in 13th. As we are halfway through stage 1. I decided to go to 13% races just to hopefully have a little shorter episodes, make them a little easier on me, and get through the series a lot quicker so we can go on to something else. Here after lap 13, on lap 13, we get to the behind of AJ Allmendinger as Joey Logano's on the inside. We clear Logano, get to the side of Allmendinger, and our crew chief is telling us to pit. We might wait another lap right here. No, we decided to come in to see if we can undercut a few people. I do have black flags taken off, as normally they just break right at the end going into pit road, so they get a really big advantage if that's the case. So I just try entering at a decent pace, not too fast, but just to make it more fair for myself. Right now, we exit 40th place, probably a lap down on most of these guys. Yeah, as they're 30th right there. Justin Allgaier passes us. A few people pitted right after me, and we'll see where we are. Here, lap 16 out of 20 in stage 1, we find ourselves in the 19th position as we pass a few more people here off pit road, and that puts us in 9th, right behind Joey Logano. So we pitted right before Logano, right in front of him, and he's right here in front of us, even though I entered pit lane quick and didn't have any damage. So that's the reason why I enter like that. I don't want to lose 5 seconds every single time to slow the whole way down to pit lane entrance speed, so that's why I do that. Here, still behind Joey Logano, in 8th place now, as we made it a few more cars, as these guys behind us will have a little bit fresher tires, so they will probably be quicker than us. Hopefully we can just hold them off a little bit and make it to top 10 here and hopefully get a few stage points, if not at least 1 stage point. As right now, both of them are to the inside. It looks like Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe. Actually, it is Chase Elliott and Chase Briscoe as they both pass us. Now, 4 of us all here bundled up with Logano, Elliott, and Briscoe as we pass Briscoe and look to the inside of Joey Logano as Chase Elliott takes 7th place. We now sit 8th place here on lap 19, coming towards the end of lap 19, turns 3 and 4 right here. And right to the inside, Chase Briscoe tries taking the inside, Logano on the outside. As we clear Logano on the outside, and Briscoe runs right up the inside and clears us right here. So 1 lap to go. We're sitting in 9th place. We'll see if we can make any move here on Chase Briscoe and hold Logano back at the same time. We try going the outside of Briscoe. Don't really have the speed on the corner, but we might have the exit off, as no, we're not really gaining too much. But right here in the last corner, do we gain enough? It doesn't seem like it's going to be enough as we hit the wall right here. Now just try to keep Logano behind us, and we end stage 1 in 9th place and get 2 stage points here at the beginning of the race. So everything really helps. So we decide to take tires and fuel as we gain a spot, so we're up to 8th place here to restart this stage. We know restarts are not good for us. We will always drop back a few spots before we get going, so we do not want a late stage caution or late race caution at any point, because we just drop right away and it takes us a few laps to get back to where we were. We really don't like that about this game. Hopefully they can fix that, as they should by now be able to already figure something out about it, as we hit the wall right there and drop the whole way down to 14th from 8th place. So lose 6 spots in the first lap, just shifting into the gears. I know we hit the wall right there a little bit, but we might have been just right here up with Chris Buescher if we did not. There's one more lap here in this stage than there was in last stage, as we hit the wall again, as we seek to get up here with Kyle Busch. Now, a few laps later, we have passed Buescher, Keselowski, and Busch, and now we go to the outside Ross of Joey Logano and to the back of Ross Chastain as we shoot the inside. See, once we gain momentum, we're back up to the spot we started around. We started in 8th, and on lap 4, we finally get up back to 8th after losing all those spots there on lap 1. We do have a very fast car today. Would be very excited to get a top 5 finish, hopefully, as we seem to be able to keep moving up here in these stages, especially with the short pit on some of these guys, just to gain some spots. And it worked last time. We gained 4 spots from it, 4 or 5 spots. As we hit the wall again here, just lost of focus right there, as we still didn't really lose any speed. We were right here behind Tyler Reddick still, and in front of Chastain. Here now on lap 7 of 21 here on stage 2, we pass the 45 of Tyler Reddick and the 1 of Chastain, as Chris Buescher goes the inside of us and passes us. So we're still here in 9th place, jumbling up a little bit of the pack. As we look to the inside of Chris Buescher, we run him up to the wall as he slides and he might spin out. He does. Caution's going to come out here. 8th position, 8 laps into stage 2. Nobody pits, as the right front tire is, so we very low. We do decide to come down the pit road. We take 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires, which will hopefully make us so much faster than everybody here, and move up the pack that way. So me, Blaney, Allmendinger, Keselowski, Herbst all decide to go on this strategy of pitting now, and we'll see how that plays out for all of us here. So green flag's down, and we are racing. We are going to drop a few spots here, but I skip right to where we start gaining momentum here. Now we're up to 36th and flying right now up the inside. A lot of these guys are slow. I mean, I know Keselowski just pitted, so he'll be one of the quicker ones, but we are getting caught behind some of these slower traffic, and we seem to be able to move through the slow people a lot better than the likes of Keselowski and Ryan Blaney, as well as Herbst, and I think also on Hunter Nemechek also pitted with us, I believe. So he would be another one on one of our strategies, as we're right here flying past the 51 of Cody Ware. Now get into the inside of the 56 of Martin Truex Jr. Looking at the road course machine of Shane Van Gisbergen as we go inside of him. There's teammate Justin Haley and the number 4 of Noah Gragson as we go the inside of them and look to clear them here going into this corner. Josh Berry as well, as they are very slow right now on an old set of tires. There is still plenty of laps left here in the stage, so we can really move up the leaderboard here really fast. Here now we go to the inside of Ty Gibbs, looking to the back of Eric Jones, as well as the Cheddar's number 8 of Kyle Busch, as we give him a little bump here. Gives him a little boost of speed, as he might be able to clear the 2 of Austin Cindric. Down the inside, looks like we're trying to get there as well, but we have to hold a little bit as he covers the inside. He goes up wide, and we pass him right there. Busch just passes his teammate of Austin Dillon as we get to the side of Dillon and get in the draft of Kyle Busch. Give him another bump here going into the corners, and seems to gain a little bit of speed, but gets caught by the 22 Joey Logano, as Joey Logano comes right up in front of us, and we have to give him the shove, so he gets to go up a little quicker, as we are just way faster than all these people. Here on lap 16, we are now in 9th place with 5 to go here in the stage. We might be able to get a stage win. Hopefully we can, as the pit strategy might have really helped us and a few other people. We'll see how that goes. Now we're in 7th position, going to the inside of the 9 of Chase Elliott and looking to the inside of the 19 of Chase Briscoe as well. As we clear Elliott and look to clear Briscoe here at the exit of this corner, as we have a few pitters. Everybody decides to pit. So here we go in first place. A lot of people pitting. We'll see how the stage ends. It looks like we will get the stage win here alongside of Nemechek, who stayed out. Keselowski, Allmendinger, and Blaney, top 5 here in the stage because of the pit strategy, and we all decided to stay out and not have to pit there at the end of the stage. So that will also have people a lap down here that will have to take a lap to wave around, and we will get to pit. So now we will have fresher tires than the ones who just pitted by a few laps, as they are, as you see right there, they are a lap down. So only the front 7 will be able to pit. The rest will have to wave around if they want to stay on the first lap, in the lead lap. As you see, they called a go around here in this game. Larson did get the free pass, so top 8 here pitted. And here away we go in the lead, as we will drop straight back, as you know how the restarts go. Not fun, but there will be about 25 laps here in this stage. As Josh Bilicki, not even like Chris Buescher there, 29th place, Daniel Suarez 30th place, trying to get their lap back. As right now we drop back to the side of the number 4 of Noah Gragson on the outside, who's in 32nd place. We do pass him as we're looking to the 21 of Josh Berry, who is in 31st place. We still are in 5th place with about 8 cars in front of us, so that does help us a lot with dropping back, as we don't lose as many positions dropping back, because some of them are not here on the lead lap with us. Here, coming to the start of lap 46, we find ourselves in 2nd position as John Hunter Nemechek is in the lead right now. Chris Buescher just passes Nemechek for his lap back, so now he is on the lead lap if a caution does go down. Nemechek also had a really good pit strategy alongside of me and a few others who are now all in front of this race. Because now we look to make a pass down the outside of Nemechek if we can. I know Ryan Blaney right now is all over us. He is way quicker than us right now, as he will probably run away with this race, most likely him or Larson, because they are very fast in this game. I'm just trying to keep up with them and maybe put myself in a position where I can win the race. We really don't want a late stage caution, but we'll see how that goes. Now here to lap 50 with 17 left to go in the race once we get to the start-finish line. And we are sitting behind Ryan Blaney, as Larson's still in 5th position. Blaney right here has a really good chance to run away with it if we can't keep up with him. But pit strategies will come soon, so we'll see what we decide to do alongside of others, maybe Blaney in front of us. I think what I'm trying to do is pit right before Blaney. Don't know when he's going to pit, but I will try to do as best as I can to pit the lap right before Blaney, as we'll see if others might pit. As it looks like Larson is in the pits. He dropped from 5th position, and there's a few cars in the pit, so that might help Larson there get to the front, but it might be just a little too early to make it to the end of the race. It looks like he will be close on fuel coming towards the end of the race, as we can only make it 15 laps on fuel. He pitted with about 16 to go, so it'll be very close for him to make it. As we catch up to Ryan Blaney here, and we decide to take 2 cans, 4 tires here, and we'll see what this does. We don't know when Blaney's going to pit, but we do know it's going to probably be soon, as most of the cars have pitted. So I think we do decide to take here, as our fuel and tire lights are both on. We are faster than him here at the end of the race, or this long run right here. So hopefully, if we do pit the same time, he might be quicker right at the start, but towards the end of the race, we can catch up again. He does decide to pit, so we are also going to go in with him. Not really what I wanted, as I slow down about the same speed as they go into pit road. Not exactly, maybe a little faster, but I know they do gain a lot on us normally, and we do come ahead of Ryan Blaney. Didn't know if he had some damage he had to fix, but we come ahead about a second ahead of Ryan Blaney, so we gain about probably half a second on him in the pits, as we are in second place coming out of the pit cycle, as Christopher Bell passes us right there. Chase Elliott passes us right there. Larson is a few seconds up, as Chris Buescher, they're still there trying to get his lap back, and we sit finally in 5th position. As we went in second, these guys did pit early, so they might have to pit before the end of the race. Kyle Larson is in first. We are 4.7 seconds back, so he gained probably about 6 seconds on us in the pits by pitting 2 laps earlier than us, maybe 3, as we go to the inside of Ross Chastain. We do have fresher tires than them, so we probably will be gaining on him the rest of this race, and just hope he can't make it so we can get our first win. Maybe Christopher Bell can make it, though. It looks like he should be able to. Larson will be close, but we'll see how this goes. 10 to go now at the line in 4th position, as we clear Chris Buescher, who unfortunately did not have the right pit strategy and is in 31st. Here now to the back of Chase Elliott here on lap 59. Looking to the outside of him, do a little crossover move, go down to the apron, and looks like we can get side by side with the 9 of Chase Elliott, who has had a pretty solid season all around. He is up there in points, just has not found his win yet. As we clear him on the inside now, 3rd position here with 7 laps to go coming to the line. We are in a really good position, not knowing what Larson feels like or Christopher Bell, as we get close to Christopher Bell, so we could make a pass on him any second. Larson is now only 2.7 seconds ahead of us, as he was around 4.8 when we exited pit road, so we have gained a good 2 seconds on him, trying to get closer and closer to him as we can. Here with 4 laps to go, coming to the line, we just need to get closer. Bell, just in case Larson does have to pit. We do not know exactly what he will have to do, but maybe a pass on Christopher Bell could be the win for us if Larson runs out of fuel. Now to 2.5 seconds behind Kyle Larson, slowly and surely moving up, but I do not think it will be enough to pass him if he can make it on fuel. So it looks like a 3rd place finish might be it if we cannot get to Christopher Bell. But here towards the end of the run, we have got really quick. We are catching up to Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson, as we were 2.2 behind Larson. Will not catch him, though. Christopher Bell here is just in our sight with 2 laps to go, 1.5 lap at this point. And here we go to the outside of Bell, and Kyle Larson is in the pits right before the white flag. So it is up to Christopher Bell to hold on to the lead as we come down about a half a second, 0.2 seconds, it says, behind Christopher Bell, as we go to the outside and try to push his car as much as we can as we slap the wall. That could be it right there. Could seal the deal. As we hit the outside wall, we're going to have a big run off the exit, but it does not look like we will be able to get to Christopher Bell, as this is a very close race, as Carson Hocevar looked for his first win, but will not be able to get it as we finish in 2nd place this race. Christopher Bell had a really good race. Don't really know how he got on the lead lap after the pit strategy. He might have been one of the guys who pitted with me. So right there you see your leaderboard. Kyle Larson ended 26th after he had to pit. Here now we are right in the playoff spot here, up by 4 points on Chris Buescher. There are 5 different winners as well here on the leaderboard with Van Gisbergen, Wallace, Bell, Blaney, and Bowman, all with wins, and it's going to make it tough to get in the playoffs. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one where we start 13% races from then on.